It is with profound pleasure and immense pride that I welcome you all to Cairo and to the Cairo Regional Center for International Commercial Arbitration, Corsica, where generations of arbitrators deliberated by the Nile, the home of impartial dialogue and a steadfast belief in Africa's capacity to lead. Since 2017, the Cairo Regional Center for International Commercial Arbitration has been one of the principal institutions supporting the establishment and the growth of the African Arbitration Association, the AfAA, recognizing the importance of a unified African voice. The international arbitration community, Corsica, provided support during AfAA's formative years. This enduring partnership continues to embody Corsica's commitment to Africa's arbitration excellence and its role as a cornerstone institution in positively influencing the continent's dispute resolution landscape. It is a distinct honor for Corsica to host the 6th annual conference of the African Arbitration Association, held under the theme Rethinking Arbitration in a Changing International Landscape, African Challenges and Perspectives. This gathering is not only a celebration of ideas, it is a celebration of Africa's excellence in arbitration. Across the continent, arbitration has transformed from an emerging discipline into a thriving system of justice marked by independence, competence, and integrity. The African excellence is visible everywhere in the rise of robust arbitral institutions that adhere to the highest international standards, in growing the presence of African arbitrators and counsel in major global cases, and in governments and courts across the continent embracing modern arbitration frameworks that enhance investor confidence and promote the rule of law. But excellence in Africa is not only about systems, it is about spirit. It is a spirit of resilience, innovation, and authenticity, a spirit that blends our cultural wisdom with modern efficiency. Africa's arbitration community is no longer aspiring to recognition. It is setting benchmarks. We are not following global trends, we are influencing them. Throughout the last 10 years, Corsica has deepened its involvement in African arbitration. In that recent period, non-Egyptian African parties have chosen to resolve their disputes through arbitration and ADR under Corsica rules. These parties came from Sudan, South Africa, Libya, Madagascar, Tunisia, Tanzania, Morocco, and very recently from Nigeria. Inspired by CEPANI, the leading arbitration center in Belgium, Corsica has included in Article 9.3 of its 2024 rules a provision explicitly stipulating that considerations of diversity are one of the factors for appointment of arbitrators by the Corsica. This provision codifies a practice throughout almost a decade, where Egyptian and non-Egyptian Africans have been appointed by the Corsica or suggested to the parties on its identical list shared with them. These arbitrators came from Sudan, Nigeria, Tunisia, Tanzania, Cameroon, South Africa, and of course from Egypt. Corsica is deeply honored to act as a strategic partner to this year's AfAA conference, a role that reflects our shared vision of a united, innovative, and respected African arbitration community. Over the decades, Corsica has proudly served as a bridge between regions, traditions, and institutions, fostering mutual respect and building platforms for professional growth and continental cooperation. Allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation to AfAA leadership, President Dr. Gaston Kenfak, as well as the co-chairs and members of the program committee, the Secretary General of the AfAA, for curating such a remarkable event. and to our esteemed sponsors, media supporters, and partners for their trust and collaboration. I also wish to thank all the speakers, the participants who registered to the conference, including our distinguished friends who traveled from outside the African continent to support this sixth AfAA conference. I also wish to thank His Excellency Ambassador Hatem Abdelkader, the Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs for Legal Affairs and International Conventions, for giving us the honor of delivering a speech in this opening session. I also wish to thank Professor Dr. Muhammad Abdul Wahab for accepting to deliver the keynote speech in this distinguished conference. And most importantly, I wish to express my deep gratitude to the entire Corsica team, who gave their utmost tireless efforts, dedication, and professional contributions to this conference preparation, and of every activity throughout this upcoming exceptional week. Their work exemplifies the very excellence and teamwork that Corsica stands for. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa's arbitration journey is one of vision and perseverance, a journey that continues to redefine global standards. Let us, in these coming days, continue to share knowledge, challenge ideas, and build the future of African dispute resolution together, a future that is just, innovated, and proudly African. Welcome once again to Cairo, welcome to Corsica, and welcome to a new chapter in the excellence of African arbitration and the African Arbitration Association. Thank you.